I should stay at because actually I can see it in Audacity. And in my regular speaking tone, like right now, let me do it real quick. Okay. Huh. I mean, it's right around it's right around what I'm doing. Negative says -12 to -6. Hello, hello, hello. I mean, it's like right at -12.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Lower than 18. Yeah, it should be good there. I mean, so they're still usable, all those lines and stuff, like
Yeah, they're
they'll be
usable.
good.
We're good. We're good for that. So I mean, what I can usually do, I can kind of I can kind of have little tricks I can use. I can put your voice that's in the scene. I can change the environment of your voice, so it sounds like you're in a totally different type of room.
Yeah.
So I can kind of
Okay.
mask it a little bit, which is
Okay.
what I think I'm gonna do. Uh, are you still streaming? Do you want to
Yeah, I'll
want to
restream it.
restream the restream Audacity?
Yeah. I've been I got Battlefield 6
Oh boy.
and um I mean it runs great. Like I have it on like the highest settings. It's running good. It's probably not the same as it used to be. It's like
Battlefield
it's
Battlefield 6 is really well optimized.
it's I mean, yeah. It's tough a few times. I mean, it's good. I have it on like the overkill setting, but it's probably the most beautiful game I've ever seen. I mean, I have it. I can run it. I mean, it gets close. Like my VRAM, this graphics card I have has what is it? I think
12
16
or is
or
it? Yeah.
16, I think. So, I mean, it gets
That's
really close
plenty.
sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, what are you running 4K?
Yeah. So I have to I can do it raw with the raw power of my GPU and get around 70 to 80 frames per second, but I have DLSS on and frame gen 2x on and I'm getting like
How is
180
your
frames.
input lag when you do frame gen?
Uh I mean, I can't really notice anything.
Like, do you know what input lag is, right?
It's just like the ghosting kind of like when
Like
you of movement.
when you press the left click to shoot your weapon, it instantaneously does it, right? Or is there this little subtle faint delay? Or when you try to flick your mouse, when you try to do like a 180 flip, like a really quick flip with your mouse to turn directions, does it do it instantly? Or do you notice like there's a little bit of lag in the movement?
Maybe somebody that's like a true gamer would notice something. I mean, I don't notice anything. I feel like it's pretty spot on.
Because when I do FSR and frame gen on Borderlands 4, I really notice input lag.
Do you do times four or times two?
It's just frame gen on AMD. There's no, it's not DLSS or it's not Nvidia's
Oh,
frame gen. So
okay. I mean, I don't really notice that. No, it's pretty fast. Also because I snipe a lot, so I feel like I would notice. But no, it's not too bad. Are you asking that in case you like get a different or or wait? Because what kind of is your graphics card? AMD? Is that what you said?
it's AMD. Yeah.
Oh, is that why you're asking? Like just to see like if
I'm
you
asking
should
to see if
stay?
because FrameGen has a reputation for increasing input lag, but they've gotten much better at it as the years have gone on. I was just wondering if Nvidia was better.
It's hard to say. I don't know what it's like the other one. I didn't experience that though. No, I haven't. And Battlefield is like super fast paced, so I feel like I would notice.
Yeah.
But and now I'm sad because a big part of the reason I got this setup is was trying to prepare for Grand Theft Auto 6, and now they've delayed it even longer. It's
Well,
supposed to come out.
now you can play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
totally maxed out. The game looks gorgeous. Came out 6 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you
I
ever did you ever play that game?
I've seen tons of videos on it. I've never played it. I've always wanted to get it. I just haven't. It's
Right.
definitely like my style. Um, they came out with like an enhanced version of Grand Theft Auto that runs DLSS and everything, so I did that. It looks really nice. But
Yeah.
apparently, it might be different now because in the past for Grand Theft Auto, obviously the last time it came out was like in 2013, and a lot of stuff's advanced since then. But normally they only come out with console first, and then they come out with PC like a year later. I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing or if it's just. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
That'd
you
be
can
kind of.
always get it on the PS5.
I know, and then I gotta do what I did for. Well,
You're
I
going to
did
be
for
one of them
Borderlands 4.
double dipping gamers that just that's why they do that, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That's
It's
exactly why they do that, because they want people, because that have been waiting for 13 years.
yeah,
They know they're going to come out with it first on the consoles, and so they're going to force everyone to buy it on console, and then a year or two later they're going to release it on PC, and then everyone's going to want to go buy it on PC because the graphics are going to be better.
yeah, yeah. I know. But all right. Let me pull up. Oh, did I share it?
So what I'm hearing isn't necessarily going to be what you're recording. So we'll have to remember that. Because what I
What?
could just be hearing, I could just be hearing Discord crap. Like I could just be hearing Discord artifacts. It's not necessarily what Audacity is recording. So you're going to have to hone it in on your side. What I'm able to do is direct you acting wise, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like that's all this is kind of good for on my end.
I mean, I messed around with all these sound settings and so much. I think I have it honed in to where, as long as I'm speaking, like you said, directly into the mic, good distance, and not losing sight of that, my voice should have everything good. I have all these different things on so that there's not even like a little like fuzzy sound in the background. Because I noticed on the last one we did, it's probably doesn't matter, but there was a little fuzz like in the
Yeah, like
background.
I can kind of hide. Like I said, I can kind of hide it in the environment.
Yeah, but that should be gone now because I did so many tests recording my voice. I don't hear that anymore, so it should be good
Yeah.
how it is right now.
So you see in the top right hand corner of Audacity, that
Yeah,
should be your meters in the top right hand corner.
it is. You can see it moving right now. Like this is my regular talking voice. Can you see it moving?
Yeah.
Testing, 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 testing. If anything, I should put the gain more, but well, because Google
As
said to get to around here between -6 and -12, but I don't know.
I mean, we can just experiment, and it's going to be a process, right?
Yeah, I'll just leave it where it's at right now. I'm sure it's fine. Oop.
Now, do you want to listen to the scene again? That I have that kind of the rough draft of the lines that I
Sure.
recorded.
Yeah, I like
So
doing that.
you want to? Oh, do you want to? So I added your lines, so you should probably listen to it. So you'll have to open up the stream
Okay.
on YouTube if you're good with that.
Yeah,
I take it you are subscribed to Default Hero.
I am. I definitely am. Oh, look, you're live right now.
Okay, so Now is let's see. Let me just play it here.
Empyrean Fighter.
It's pretty quiet on my end, like your.
Hoorah, brother.
Select your character.
Oh,
Seraphim Knight.
I will fight with honor.
Ranked match initiated.
What's the matter with you?
Match
You don't think I'm gonna win?
Seraphim
You sound so
versus
anxious.
Shadow Fiend.
I will
Hold
destroy
on a
you.
second. Are you wearing headphones?
yeah.
Okay. So were you able to hear? Like how well can you hear?
I can hear pretty like your stream. I can hear pretty good.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start over again, and then I'm just gonna let it go. All right.
Okay.
And so you're gonna listen. You're gonna listen to the arcade fighting game match, and then we're just gonna go right into the music montage. I'm gonna let it play all out. Okay.
Okay.
Empyrean Fighter.
Hoorah, brother.
Select your character. Seraphim Knight.
I will fight with honor.
Ranked match initiated.
What's the matter with you?
Match
You don't think I'm gonna win?
Seraphim
You sound so
versus
anxious.
Shadow Fiend.
I will destroy you.
All right, Boo Boo. This is a ranked match. If I win, I'm gonna be the top 100 in the world.
Get ready. Round one. Fight!
Oh, damn.
I cannot be beaten.
Come on! No!
Show me your best.
Oh, you think you're smart, don't you? All right.
Get ready. Fight!
How did he do that?
Not impressed.
Okay, I got a little something for you.
Righteous fury.
How about this? Yes! Let's go.
Final round. Unsheath your weapons. Get ready. Finish the fight!
This one's for all the marbles, Boo Boo. Come on, yes! Oh, shit, wait!
Critical
No!
counter.
No! The sneaky foot? What the hell's a sneaky foot? How do I block it, Boo Boo?
Fight.
Damn it! I don't understand how he did that. Wait a minute. So, how am I ranked 111th? Boo Boo, I was ranked 100, and now I'm 111th. How does that even make sense? How is that possible? That's not fair. Do you hear something, Boo Boo?
Your ass
That's
over
weird.
there, right now.
Oh, no, Boo Boo. That's Leon. We're late!
Why didn't you tell me I was late? That's not an excuse. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Oh, he's gonna kill me. How am I gonna explain this to him? A week ago, he said he was gonna throw the arcade out of the airlock. Wait, he said he was gonna throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice. I've gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The certain fittings on the door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the docking door could fail. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines. Hines! Hines! Is he sleeping? Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking?
Oh, he better be there, Isaac. That boy better be there.
He will be, man. You gotta have faith in the kid.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Boo Boo, go to your room. Okay, I got my bag. And drill. Ratchet set. Diagnostics tool. Grease gun. Okay. This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by.
Well. If it ain't the greatest video game tournament fighter in all the Boulder Valley, I'm so honored you have taken time out of your busy schedule to grace us with your presence.
I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left.
You're hinging your work ethic on that little furball's concept and understanding of time? Great googly moogly, boy.
It seemed like a stand-up guy to me.
Hey, Isaac, remind me again to donate that stupid frickin' machine to these bored guards out here in Northold.
Hey, man. Don't be bringing me into this. I think I'm gonna sit this one out.
Thanks for the support, pal.
Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again.
Okay. At some point, you're gonna have to determine what is more important to you, playing games or operating this aircraft. If you don't make a choice soon, one of you, being you or that goddamn arcade machine, probably the arcade machine, will be getting sucked out of the airlock. You choose, pal.
Fine. It won't happen again.
That's what I like to hear, boy. Okay, Northold Air Dock, incoming, 60 seconds.
Okay, go ahead and let me know when it finishes.
It just finished.
Okay. So, you were able to hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you have to increase the volume on your system and then increase the volume on YouTube itself.
Yeah, I heard it good. I mean, majority of my lines I like how I sounded. Some of them I thought I could have done better, but
You're always gonna feel that way.
yeah, some of them I really did like though, which normally I don't. But the ones I did like, I sounded much more natural in my ears.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm going for.
Yeah.
You know, and
But that's the hardest part.
I
It's
do
just
I do
getting natural.
Yeah, that's why I always like to have you or any of the voice actors on the project. I always like to have you do a run of the lines like straight to the script, and then you can play with the line.
Yeah.
One take you just do, "Why didn't you tell me I was late?"
Yeah.
You just do it straight to the script, and then you can just kind of sound off and experiment with it and kind of play with it.
Yeah. Did you was it okay the way that it was? I mean, the last one that we recorded was so congested. Was it difficult to go through and take all the little snippets out of it? Like, is there a more efficient way to do it that makes it easier for you, or
No, that's
was that
actually
fine?
perfect. I like that. I like
Okay.
just that rapid fire, like just going from line to line to line, and then just doing it several different ways.
Okay.
Um, but do you see? Do you kind of see? Let's see. Let me if I can bring this up here in the stream.
What's the matter with you? You don't think I'm gonna win? You sound so anxious.
Um, so do you see? I don't know how well you can see FL Studio, but can you see my mouse
Yeah.
rolling around? So if I come over here where my mouse is, this is Seth right here. This is his channel on the timeline right
Okay.
here. And so it gives you a little equalizer right here on when I play it.
What's the matter
Okay.
with you? You don't think I'm gonna win?
Wait, what is this
You
you're
sound
using?
so
OBS?
anxious.
Wait, no.
No, no,
That's
no.
not OBS.
This is FL Studio. This is
Oh,
the
F.
audio. This is the audio editing program that I use.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll play this again, and you can see this little tiny equalizer that's right here.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? You don't think I'm gonna win? You sound so anxious.
And then I can go to another line on the timeline. I can click this, and then you just watch that equalizer that's right next to Seth's um, his plate, his
Okay.
nameplate.
All right, Boo Boo. This is a ranked match. If I win, I'm gonna be the top 100 in the world.
Now, do you see how it was kind of getting into the red right there?
Yeah. I did actually.
Now, if I go all the way down, like if I drastically,
All right, Boo Boo. This is a ranked match. If I win, I'm gonna be the top 100 in the world.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
so it was probably because you were really close to that microphone.
I think I was really close, and sometimes I was being really loud. So I think it'll be a lot better this time. I'll
Yeah,
have
but
a better
I
gauge.
just want you to be kind of aware of like, it's better in this instance. It's almost better to be too quiet than too loud. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can always make you more loud.
Yeah. I guess I'm not just because I'm still learning
Yeah,
how to.
and that's totally okay. This entire project, Strive Initium, for me personally, this entire project, this first movie that I'm doing, this is like a really big learning experience for me.
Yeah.
And that's why it's taken so long, partly because I just haven't been, sitting down and doing the work like I should have been doing every day. Um, but just by doing all this, I learned so much, and
Are
I kind of figure out exactly what type of storyteller I want to be and exactly how to tell this story.
Yeah. I mean, are for other projects, are you planning to piggyback off this concept, or just come up with totally different
So this is so
ideas?
the Strive Saga is it's a huge saga. So I'm I'm using Strive Initium as the learning project. And then when I
Okay.
move into next the next um, the next part of Strive, the next movie, I'm hoping I'm pretty well dialed in by that point.
Yeah.
So the idea is to just keep improving and getting better and better and better and better, and not putting too much pressure on myself to be perfect.
Yeah.
So
And have you?
like you can go back to like the original Star Wars film. Like have you ever sat and watched the original Star Wars film, like the theatrical release?
I mean, I
Like
doubt.
the original 1977 Star Wars. It's horrendous.
Really, I have
because
my grandma has VHS tapes at home. I could go try to watch them on.
because it mean for its time there was nothing like it,
Yeah.
and for the 70s it was incredible. But George Lucas was constantly re-editing and adding new special effects to it over time.
Yeah.
So, but as Star Wars progressed, like if you were to just isolate the original theatrical releases of the first three films, they had Star Wars: A New Hope, and then there was a massive leap in quality from A New Hope to Empire Strikes Back because
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
they
I
got a
mean, yeah.
ton of money. They were able to hire a bunch of like really like incredible professionals. Had a really good director named Irvin Kershner, and he was like a big time character actor. So the writing was really good, the directing was really good. George Lucas was a producer. He was like the guy handling all the logistics, and it was just you could see the progression and improvement that the Star Wars production made over a long period of time.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool, actually.
So, and I'm also, like, the visuals I'm doing, like the AI visuals I want to use. Um, I'm expecting that to get better over time too.
I was about to ask you about that. If there's anything, I don't think AI is that advanced now or not. I mean, it might be. Can you generate this stuff to actual, aside from it being like, is your vision for it to be like comic, like as it's going through kind of like what I've seen before, where it's
Yep.
almost like a
So
comic book
it's gonna
picture?
be so what I'm calling it is a living storyboard.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen? So how I'm gonna do it because I can't get the AI image generation to generate characters like exactly consistently.
Yeah.
Like I can get the AI to represent Isaac, like his face. I can get it to represent his face consistently, but his wardrobe, his costume is always changing. You know, if he's wearing like a tactical Molly vest and like the patches will be like the bags and
Yeah.
patches will be like in different places from shot to shot. So it's a continuity nightmare. Um, and that's just kind of how I have to just kind of live with that. You know, so what my idea is that it's going to be a comic book. It's going to have the little text bubbles, but it's going to be slightly animated, at least for now. So it's like a storyboard that jumps off of the page
Yeah.
and there's like a little bit of an animation to it just to give it a little more life. So that's where I'm gonna start there,
Okay.
and I'm hoping as the years go by, and what I'm gonna end up using is that I'm gonna write a prompt to generate the image, like a generalized prompt of what I want, and then I'm gonna have to put that into like Grok, and I'm gonna ask Grok like, hey, this is what I'm going for. Can you write? Can you hone this? Can you really make this prompt um, sound perfect so that the other AI understands what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, and then
I'm
I would copy that prompt from Grok into Midjourney.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some softwares out there that are good because even on Facebook Reels and stuff, I see like some crazy AI stuff that like I can barely tell reality from AI and everything. So that puts
Yeah,
together like these I don't know how the hell it does it. I have no idea. I'm not familiar with all that, but they
yeah.
somehow
So
people get these ideas and they get put together. I don't know if they're taking, I don't know, like there's this one I always see where it just shows little snippets of chiropractors like doing or doing it on old people, and then like they'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna do a little crack, and then they'll do like a wrestling move. I'm like, how do they even do that? Like it's AI, but it's crazy.
yeah, so my order of importance going to be the script.
Yeah.
Me writing the script. AI will never touch my script. I don't want AI around my script at all.
Yeah.
Um, and so I writing comes first, then the audio production comes next.
Yeah.
And then when I really polish and hone in on the audio production, then I can move to the visual production. So it's kind of an awkward process, but I think that preserves what I'm doing because of how inconsistent the the, the frame gen is and how specific my world and my story is. I think I have to kind of treat it that way.
Yeah.
I have to go into that order of importance.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm not in the visual phase of the production yet. So I'm going to go all the way up to Act 1. Act 1's going to be like an hour long. And then I'll go into visual production. And then I'll release Act 1 officially. You know, after all the audio's done, all the voice acting's put in, and I like it, and then I can start creating the visuals, and I release that on YouTube. That'll be Act 1. Then I'll move to Act 2 and do it all over again. Then I'll move to Act 3 and do it all over again. And so it's going to be like a 2.5, 3 hour feature. And then I'll re-release all the acts all together in one big long movie.
Okay. Sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah. So that
Be...
that people will be able to watch it in more bite sizes, like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, or if they want to just sit there and do the 2.5, 3 hour full on go, they'll be able to watch that one.
Yeah. And then who knows, as time goes on, if you meet people that are interested in it and are good at different things that you're not, it can just keep, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be so much content being made in the next 10 years that a lot of creative content is going to be completely demonetized. I don't know how the heck anybody is going to make money on anything anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
So, because I just want to tell my story, and I want to do this as a passionate hobby, and if it's successful, great. But if it's not, at least I'm making the story that I want to make, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
and then
for sure.
and everybody involved in it gets to say that they were a part of something.
Yeah. That is cool.
So, well, are you ready to record some lines?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... I don't know if you can still see my stream.
Man, hold on. I can hardly hear.
Hear who? Me?
Hold on. My voice is just not very strong on the stream. And I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, let me see here. I mean, I can bring up the gain.
I hear you pretty good there, yeah.
Let's see, desktop. Maybe it's the desktop audio that needs to come up. Okay. Man, like that's still...
I mean, I'm hearing you really well.
I know on Discord you are. I'm talking about the stream audio. Like I'm maxed maxed out. I'm maxed out on my phone.
Hearing you really well. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear. I got up for a second. You said something.
No, I'm just trying to figure out my volume for the stream. I just feel like it's a little weak. Like just my speaking volume for the stream.
Is there like settings within YouTube that
I don't know. It's just something that I think it's just something that I'll have to play with as time goes on. I mean, I can really come up on the game.
actually
But like I said, yeah, like I can really get louder like that. But
if
now my environment, you can hear my environment much more.
actually I don't know if it's because we're on Discord talking. I have your stream maxed out, and actually your voice is very quiet.
Yeah, so the stream, well, listen to it now and tell me if you hear a change. Should be a 20-second delay.
No, not really. It sounded the same the whole time.
Okay.
It to me it sounds like I'm not I don't know how to describe it. It's not your speaking voice. It sounds like the actual volume that's being projected to the live stream like needs to be raised. If that makes sense.
So it's I've got it up pretty high on desktop audio. Let's see here.
But I almost want to get off the I almost want to end the Discord call just to see if it I don't think that would make a difference.
Well, you can just mute me on Discord. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's quiet, but it should definitely be louder, I would say.
So now I'm totally maxed out on desktop audio. So it should be it should be a little louder.
Okay, yeah, let's see. I can hear my voice louder than I can hear your voice on your stream.
I know. Well, let's do this.
That didn't really make a difference. That's weird.
Let's see. Let me try this.
Maybe a smidgen louder.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off FL Studio. So I do also have mic. I do have a mic and auxiliary on the stream. But what happens is if I have FL Studio on while I'm streaming with my mic audio on stream, there's this reverb effect. So let me and I'm going to be just on my microphone. And
Here,
you let me know. Hold on, just you let me know if that's any different.
How can I mute this? I'm just gonna hang up the call. I don't know how
Okay.
to mute it.
So let me know. Let me know if I sound any louder. Let me know if I sound any louder at all. And if you want me to keep talking, just let me know. And you can even type something in chat if you want. Chat on YouTube. Chat on YouTube. I sound better on my phone audio.
Hello?
Yeah, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds you sound a little bit louder for sure. I think that's pretty good. If I had to put it in a percentage, you sound like 15 to 20% louder than what you did. Yeah, it sounds
Yeah, I sound a lot better on my phone.
yeah. All right. Well, you ready?
Okay, yeah, I think that was it. So it's just whenever I do voice recording on for myself, I have to turn. I might just have to accept reverb. I don't know. I've got to figure that out because the microphone settings on FL Studio and on Streamlabs conflict with each other, and like I said, they cause this reverb effect, and kind of sucks.
I'm gonna listen to you on my. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to you on my phone.
Okay. I can even hear myself.
Your voice sounds pretty cool on stream.
Yeah, when I just isolate the microphone, it made it the my microphone quality sounds much better.
Yeah, you just have a good speaking voice.
Well, thank you.
But yes, it sounds good. Maybe
So-
it was just not coming through as clear on my computer. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, no. It's definitely on my end.
All right, cool.
So stream Audacity again.
Okay.
And let's see if I can just bring it on over. If I can full screen it and just bring it on over to my main monitor, so then you'll be able to watch yourself streaming on your Audacity stream will be on the stream.
Good. Can you see it?
It's just a yellow screen again.
So weird when.
Are you there?
I'm here now.
And you're streaming the program, right?
Yes.
So let's just
Please.
let's just redo it totally. Okay, let's try it again. There it is.
All right. Do I need to change my streaming quality, or is it fine?
I don't think you can change the streaming quality.
Oh yeah. 720p 30 FPS. That's like its limit.
You have to pay. You got to pay to get the primo
Oh,
stuff. You know.
that makes sense.
It's okay. I just need to see kind of generally what you're doing.
Yeah.
So let's take a stab at it, man.
All right. Let me go to your stream. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I got my lines pulled up.
So you kind of understand what I'm going for because you were able to listen to the kind of rough draft of the lines that were recorded, and yeah. So we're just gonna take one line at a time.
But on this constant.
Yeah. So what I
Audio.
want you to do is I just want you to open up the mic. Just have an open mic, and we're just gonna record.
All right.
And what I want, so also, if you screw something up, just stop and just redo it if you have to. Don't click off the timeline you've got going, because then we'll lose it forever if we don't save it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go through first and say every one of my lines just regularly.
Okay, that's fine.
Why didn't you tell me I was late? That's not an excuse. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Oh, he's going to kill me. How am I going to explain this to him? A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. Wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock. That's not very nice. I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock need to be lubricated, otherwise the hydraulics on the door could fail. Hold on just a second. I gotta check on Heinz. Heinz. Is he sleeping? Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking. Okay, Boo Boo. Go to your room. Okay. I got my bag, drill, ratchet set, diagnostic tool, grease gun. All right. Okay. This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by. I'm sorry I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left. He seemed like a stand-up guy to me. Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again, okay? Fine. It won't happen again.
That's it.
Come on, Leon. All right. Cool. I'm trying to remember. I have a little bit of dad brain. I definitely remember from the video how you were doing it, but some little things I forgot.
Do you want me to give you kind of my baseline acting that I'm going for?
Sure.
Why didn't you tell me you were late? Or no, why didn't you tell me I was late?
Okay. Why didn't you tell me I was late? Why didn't you tell me I was late? Why didn't you tell me I was late?
All right.
Were those okay?
Those were very okay. I liked them all.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on a second. I gotta knock at the door.
All right.
Okay, let's just pick right up. Ready, action. Let's go.
For that first line, or
We're good. We're good with that first line. I liked those takes. So, the next line is, "That's not an excuse."
that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
That is not an excuse.
That is not an excuse. That is not an excuse. Are those okay?
Those are fine. Now you can. I mean, if you really want to go, I mean, like I said, you can venture off into any emotional state you want, or that you're feeling that you need to go.
Okay. Really, that's not an excuse. Really, that's not an excuse at all.
All right.
Um,
Okay, so now it's Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder.
so I was just talking to Boo Boo saying that's not an excuse.
Yeah, so you're running through the Veritas because you got to get to the docking ready room. And Leon's really pissed off because you're late. You're supposed to be there and you're playing games. And so you're running through the Veritas, the credits are rolling, Boo Boo's running with you. He's kind of running with you down a hallway. And you're kind of having this little conversation with him. Why didn't you tell me I was late? And then Boo Boo goes, meow, meow, meow. And you go, that's not an excuse. And then you get to like a ladder that goes down. It either goes up or down. I haven't decided yet. And then because Boo Boo can't climb down a ladder, she used to say, Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder.
Okay.
And then so
I'm gonna
you know,
experiment. I'm gonna experiment here. This random thing just came to my mind, but so I'll say something like, "That's not an excuse," but it doesn't matter. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. We gotta go. Like something like that. Is that okay? I mean, or is that not fit what you're looking for?
okay, say that again. Say that again.
I was kind of just thinking like, if I say like, "That's not a good excuse," but whatever. Boo Boo, you need to hop on my shoulder. We gotta move now. Like something like that.
So these lines, the way I'm editing them is that these lines are very separate. You know what I mean? So they're not in a paragraph together. There's only a couple of lines that are kind of like a paragraph. So there's substantial audio space in between a lot of these lines because it's basically just a music montage.
Okay.
But Seth is talking and he is interacting with Boo Boo, and it's just kind of if you understand the spacing and the editing that I'm going for, it kind of makes sense. So I don't want you to feel like you have to deliver these lines like just focus on each dash marked line by itself.
Okay.
So just the Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Like it doesn't have to be really. That doesn't have to be too complicated.
Okay.
See? Davy's telling you.
Yeah. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Is that okay?
Yeah. Do a couple more.
Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder.
Okay. Let's move on. So this one, I'll deliver this line to you. Oh, he's gonna kill me. How am I gonna explain this to him?
Oh, he's gonna kill me. How am I gonna explain this to him? Oh, he's gonna kill me. How am I supposed to explain this to him? Oh, no. Oh, gosh, he's gonna kill me. How am I gonna explain this to him? Oh, he's gonna kill me. How am I supposed to explain this one to him?
So let's play with the cadence a little bit. So let's say something like, "Oh, he is going to kill me. How am I going to explain this to him?"
Oh, he is going to kill me. How am I supposed to explain this to him? Oh, he's going to kill me. How am I going to explain this to him?
Okay. I think that's good.
Okay.
Now, the next line, so if you'd remember that I had kind of Seth's voice fading and then coming up because this is a shot where he's running towards the camera from far away, And so his voice is far away, and it gets closer and closer and closer as he gets, you know, closer to the camera.
So I should try to like move in while I'm saying it.
No. I add that myself. That's an effect that I add myself. So I want you to just think about what you have to do as you're in Seth's head right now. You're thinking about so he would sound something like this. A week ago he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock.
Oh, so I was wondering that while I was listening to it. Am I saying this verbally out loud, or this is literally in my head while I'm running?
You're still talking to Boo Boo.
Oh, I'm talking to Boo Boo.
He jumps off your shoulder. So you climb down the ladder, he jumps off your shoulder, and now you're running down another hallway.
Okay. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock.
So let's come up. So a week ago he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. So come up on the end of that. It's at the airlock. So come up a little bit with the emotion on when you say that line.
A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock.
There you go. Kind of a
A
little
week
bit
ago?
I was gonna say a little bit of frustration and kind of disbelief, like, oh my god, he's gonna throw the arcade out of the airlock.
A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock.
I think we got it. I think we're good. And then Boo Boo chimes in. He goes, meow, meow, meow. And then you go, wait. He also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice.
Wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice.
A little more emphasis on the you. So like, wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice.
Wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice.
Let's do it a couple more times.
All right. Wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not cool.
I like that.
Wait,
I like that.
he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice. Wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock? That's not very nice.
Okay, I think we got it. I got a lot to pick from that one. Okay, now, then I cut over. Then I cut to the outside with Veritas flying way up overhead, and there's like these dogs. There's these wolves in like a cave, and they're howling, and they're looking up, and they're looking at the Veritas flying over, and kind of like the tundra blizzard environment. And then we cut back over to Seth running somewhere else, and then he says, like another shot where he's running down another hallway. I got to pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail. So this one's going to be a little bit more, we'll just have to play with it a little bit. So I'll deliver the line again, and you can kind of mimic how I do it, and then from there on, you can play with it.
Okay. Also, before we move on, I hope this isn't bad, but if it is, it's fine. We'll just have to redo some stuff. On this Audacity thing, I changed all my settings and stuff when I was messing around with my audio with my XLR, and I made it so that it's just my voice, so that it's not picking up any Discord background or anything. So when I send you this recording, it's only going to be my voice.
So
I don't think it's good.
Let's do this. Do you want to hit stop on the recording and save what you've done so far, and then export the MP3 onto your desktop? Like go through all the exporting and then name it, and then and just listen to the final file.
Yeah, I can just hear it right now. I'm playing it. I'm just gonna wait to see if it's your voice. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. Wait, he also said he was going to throw you out of the airlock. That's not very nice.
These are all just your
I
monotone
gotta pick up my
lines, right?
bag and a grease gun.
Yeah.
The Zerg fittings on the airlock need to be lubricated, otherwise the hydraulics on the door could fail. Hold on just a second. I gotta check on Heinz. Heinz. Is he sleeping? Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
I think I'm going to use those
Okay,
lines.
boo-boo. Go to your room.
Very monotone. generic lines.
Heinz, wake
Okay,
up.
I got my
please.
bag, drill, ratchet set, diagnostic tool, grease gun. All right. Okay. This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by.
This is Seth Wallace.
Um,
It's like
I'm
Microsoft
sorry I was
Sam.
busy. I'm here now.
I would
Boo-Boo
love
was
to
supposed
mess
let me
around.
how
I know
much
this
time I had
character is
left.
pretty much just me.
He seemed like a
Like,
stand-up guy
talk
to me.
me. I would love to
Come
mess
on,
around.
Leon.
I'm
I'll
a
get
lot
better.
I know you don't hear it because I'm an awkward person, but on a regular basis, I'm always messing around, saying really weird things and really weird voices. So I can actually do a lot of different.
Well, you're also Jason Arthur. Remember,
Okay.
he's
I
a
can just
major.
mess
He's
around
a
a lot.
major. He's a major character. Like he's gonna be. We're gonna have a flashback pretty soon, and it's gonna be all the. I don't know if you remember the intro pilot or what was happening in the story, but you know, Adam gets captured. Jesse runs off, and she takes all of her crew with her. So that's, and then we don't really know what happens to her. And then your character comes in with Jax, and then he tells you like, hey, you go find the others, like go pursue all the agents that just ran off. And Jason's one of those guys. So, and then
Have I done?
Huh?
Have I done voices for him before?
yeah, you did the voices for that
Oh, I
whole
did.
scene.
Oh, was that like-
It's the British. You sounded
Oh.
British.
Okay, I remember that. Oh man, I haven't done that in a while.
You
Okay,
actually sounded
cool.
really good. So,
Yeah.
and that's just and
I
that,
cannot. Sorry, I cannot hear you by the way on the recording because I had that muted. I don't know if you care or you want. I mean, you have it on your stream, or if you want that, your direction to be in there too. It's solely my voice in there now, just because I.
Oh,
want
I'm fine.
to hear-
I'm just gonna cut out your lines when you're saying them.
Okay, so you don't want to hear because I remember you saying that you wanted to like have
Yeah,
the records
Yeah.
of.
I
but
wanted
you'll
to
have
have.
that on your streams.
I'll have it on the stream, but it'll also just be in audio form, so we'll have some redundancy. So
But like my voice is there, but in this MP3 I send you, your voice isn't in it at all.
that's fine. I mean, it's okay. I'm okay.
Okay. Maybe the next. I mean, if not, just the next one. I'll change that. I just did it so that it would make it-
export this track, if you can. So like go up to file and do the saving and the exporting, and then just put it as and title it, and then put it as an MP3 onto your desktop.
Okay, so that going forward, your voice will be in it.
No, I mean I just want us to save what we just did. I don't want you to lose this.
Oh, can't I just play again and just keep going, or?
I don't know. I would just, I mean, because this it'll work. It might actually work better this way because it'll be a smaller file. We're breaking it up, right? Because you can only send what 25 megabytes, and the last time we did this, it was 23.
It was 23 for the I forget. What was the? Let me look. You said there was two different types of files. First
Yeah,
we did
wave is like crazy high. Like the audio quality from MP3 to wave just does not justify the file size at all. I think I think MP3 sounds plenty good.
Wave was the one that was that, and then once we did that whole 20-minute thing, that ended up being
super small, so I don't think it will be an issue. But I'll send it with this.
Yeah, just
What was the
huh?
what's the title of this?
Do you still have the old file on your desktop?
I do.
You can just copy that one and just add like credits, music montage scene.
Okay.
You know, but just copy the wording of whatever you did in the old file, and then just add credits, music montage scene. Like just take out the, just take out the other name, and just put this current scene in it.
Okay. So the last one I called Seth Act 1 Scene 1 Arcade Direction.
Yeah, this is credit, music montage scene direction. If you want to do that, or however you want. It's just call it music montage scene.
Desktop, MP3, mono, sample rate, preset, standard, entire project, export. Let's see where it went.
Should just go to your desktop.
Yeah.
And so that's an MP3. Your stream got paused.
Oh,
that's because you probably clicked off the window, I assume.
yeah. Oh, is it better?
Yeah. So now, you can either get rid of this track, or you can try to continue on.
Just so we can see if it works.
Just so if we can see if it works. So hit. So see that right play, that right arrow. Click that. So that should take you to the very end. And let's see.
Hello. Oh, it like turns into.
It's a splice. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Okay. Yep.
I mean, does that matter?
No. So hit see those three little dots right there on that new splice you made. Click that. See what that does. What does that say?
Cut, copy, paste. So I can just cut it.
You can just cut that, and then you can continue on. Yep.
Oh, and then I think I made another one right here.
Did you lose
Or
it?
did I just? Oh, I guess I did.
So go to
But
File.
it's
Go
okay.
to no wait. Go to File. Go to File and go to Undo. Is there an undo?
New, open, recent. No. Oh, right here.
Yeah, that little do that. Boom. Okay, so you got that. So
Okay. So how would I carry it on like in the same audio?
or what you can do is put a new channel down. Make a new channel. Go below, and just make a new channel.
Okay.
And you can just, so you're on audio 2.
Well, yeah. Does
This
it
is
matter?
just,
like,
what I mean, so I'm only doing this so you kind of learn all the little things you can do with this.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. We can just click this off. You can just to get rid of this track if you want, because we just saved it, right?
Yeah.
Or you can just continue on with this one as is and just open it up.
But it like splits it. Is that normal? Like, there's not a way. Just
Yeah,
to
because all it's indicating is that there's a stop in the recording and then there's a continuation. That's all it's telling you.
Okay.
So I think you're fine. So just continue on. You can just hit the record button again, and we can just continue on. And I think so. Where we're at right now. Are you recording?
Yeah.
So I don't see it doing anything. Now you're recording.
Yeah. Can you still see my stream?
Yes.
All right.
So now we're.
I got a grease gun.
Yeah. I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail. So
All right, I gotta pick up my.
I was gonna say you're running. Boo Boo's right next to you again. He jumped off your shoulder. You're running down another hallway, and you're just kind of thinking out loud, and Boo Boo's just kind of there listening to you, right?
Okay. Should I?
I'm sorry. What?
Like.
Oh. We're having some drops in the Discord. Can you still hear me? I don't think I can hear you anymore.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What'd you do?
I honestly have no idea what happened. If it muted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Your stream is down.
Okay.
That might have
Hello. Interesting. I don't really know what happened.
Sometimes it's probably a Discord thing.
Yeah.
And it's just still the yellow thing again. So we can drop the call and then reconnect.
Alright.
Hello again.
Hello. Let me just make sure some of this stuff's okay. It stopped. It's whatever happened. It stopped recording on my Audacity as well.
Huh.
So like it just paused it. It just completely stopped on its own.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, you can just start fresh, start new.
Yeah.
Because you got the audio file.
Yeah. That should be good. Hello. Oh. When you're recording, I don't know, when you're recording lines, do you know how you can make it completely silent when you're talking so that you don't hear yourself at all? Like, or you can make it like in your headphones.
I just usually
you can
take
make
I
it
just
so that
take
you kinda
I
hear
just
yourself
take
in your
I just take
headphones?
my headphones off.
You like to how do you do it?
I just take my head. I literally will just take my headphones and just put them on top of my head, and then I will just deliver the lines in my voice recording software.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like to hear myself when I'm doing the voice acting, or sometimes like I'll just take one side of my headphones off so that I can kind of hear how I'm sounding in real life versus how I'm sounding on the microphone. Sometimes I like to hear both reference points.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start it again, and I'm going to start with that line.
Are you streaming?
Oh, let me do it.
Let's see if we can open a stream up again. I just like seeing what you're doing. So
Yeah. Can you see it?
I can see it.
Sweet. All right. I gotta pick up my bag and grease. I'm just reading it normal. I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail. I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The 0 fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail.
So let's go ahead and try it. Kind of take your time and kind of make sure you're enunciating the words a little bit, like the Zerg fittings. Like, I got to pick up my bag and the grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail. I don't want to feel like you have to rush through it.
Okay.
I want you to take, I mean, if you got to slow down to really learn the line. And I think let's focus more on really saying the words, and then we can get into the acting a little bit later when we start, kind of saying the lines over and over again.
Okay. I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail.
That sounded damn good. But no, we can keep going. And like I think it's good to start off kind of going a little slower like that, because then I'll just say something as simple as, okay, speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of play with it.
I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail.
Okay, now let's, like, the speed's okay. Let's keep that speed, and let's come up a little bit at the very end. Could fail.
Okay.
Like you're kind of almost shouting it a little bit. Like you're like, I got to pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail.
I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail. I gotta pick up my bag and a grease gun. The Zerg fittings on the airlock door need to be lubricated. Otherwise, the hydraulics on the door could fail.
Good. I like that.
Okay.
I think we got it.
Okay. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines.
Let's okay, so he's running, and he kind of runs past Hines's door a little bit, and he kind of skids. And so it's kind of like a, hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines.
Okay. Whoa, hold on a sec. I gotta check on Hines. Hold on a sec. I gotta check on Hines. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines.
Now say it kind of boring. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines.
Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines.
Okay, I think that's good.
Okay. Hold on just a sec. I gotta check on Hines. Hines.
So
Hines.
let's
Hines.
do Hines. So we're gonna have a little bit of space between those, because you're knocking and you're saying his name, and then you're waiting for a response, and then there's no response, and then you knock again and say his name even louder, right?
Okay. Hines.
Just like that. So do that several times, and then just kind of have that idea of just saying it normal and then saying it louder.
Okay. Hines.
Yep, just like that.
Hines.
Yeah, I think we're good on that one, unless you want to do it again.
I think it was fine. I was literally making a knocking motion, like I'm knocking on a door.
Okay, now this one is, Hines isn't answering, so Seth slams the door and goes, is he sleeping?
Is he sleeping? Is he sleeping? Is he sleeping?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's about as good as that's gonna get.
All right. Is he sleeping? I just did it. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking. So after he's done slamming the door, he kind of says this as he's running off. And we kind of hear him fade away as he's saying that line.
Okay. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the lead mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
Head mechanic.
Oh, head mechanic.
So I kind of play with words there. So head mechanic and lead engineer.
Okay.
So they're basically the same thing, but I just kind of have they're different sounding titles.
Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the lead mechanic... Oh my gosh, I keep messing that up.
It's okay. So here's what we do. Let's just slow it down. So just say, whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking. So it's okay to slow it down. Make sure you're pronouncing all the words. And we'll just go from there, okay?
Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
I think we got it.
Okay. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we are docking.
Okay, let's try. So let's try it one more time. I'm gonna give to you. Let's play with the cadence a little bit.
Okay.
And just listen to kind of how I do it, and I'll kind of emphasize certain things. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
Okay.
You know, like when you're coming in with why doesn't Leon yell at him? And then when you go back down, you drill emphasis on docking at the end. You know, you think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
Okay. Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
Yeah, kind of like that. Now do that a couple more times.
Whatever. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? You'd think the head mechanic and lead engineer would be awake when we're docking.
I think we're good. I think we got it.
Okay.
So now Boo Boo, you tell Boo Boo to go to his room. So he's running off and he's just, you know, he kind of leaves the scene and he goes off to Adam's study. That's where his room is.
Okay. So it says go okay, Boo Boo, go to your room.
Like you're shooing him away. Okay, Boo Boo, go to your room.
Okay, Boo Boo, go to your room. Okay, Boo Boo, go to your room. Okay, Boo Boo, go to your room.
I think we got it. I think that's a simple one. Now you run in to your quarters, your room, and you're just kind of going through your locker, and you're getting everything sorted. You're putting everything in a bag. Okay, I got my bag, and drill, ratchet. So I want you to take this line slow. I don't want you to be fast with it because I want you to kind of have little pauses here, right?
Okay. Like I'm looking, grabbing.
Yeah, because if you remember, I've got little sound effects.
Yeah.
Little, kind of peppered throughout that line, so it's okay for you to slow down. So I can kind of just cherry pick everything, all these lines that I want. So you're just gonna say, okay, I got my bag, and drill, ratchet set, diagnostics tool, grease gun. Okay. So like you're just announcing a little list in your head.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got my bag and drill, ratchet set, diagnostic tool, grease gun. Okay.
Yeah. So if you wanna do that just another time, I think I can. Yeah. I think we basically got it. So you just take your time and just have little pauses there, and we're good. That's kind of what those little, when I put little dots like that, when there's a little dot, that's kind of my indication of like you're pausing, and then you're carrying on with the next line.
Okay. Okay, I got my bag and drill, ratchet set, diagnostic tool, grease gun. Okay.
Yeah, I think we got it, man.
Okay.
So then he picks it up, he picks his bag up, and he's kind of lumbering into the docking ready room, sets the bag down, walks over to the intercom, switches it on, and then he says, "This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by." So that's kind of the cadence I want, because it's the way that Seth says it. It's like the montage is coming to an end.
Okay.
So
this is Seth. Okay.
I was gonna say, this is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by.
This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by.
Okay. Now let's speed it up just a little bit. I liked where you paused. I liked where you were kind of hitting on certain points, but let's speed it up just a little bit. Make it a little smoother.
Okay. This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by.
That was great. So let's do that a few more times.
This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by. This is Seth Wallace, first mate of the Veritas, standing by.
I think we got it. Now, this isn't in the script, but I want you to kind of do kind of a exhale, because you just ran through the whole aircraft. And it's pretty big. So you're just kind of it's a gathering breath. You just goes,
Okay.
yeah, I think we're good.
Well, if it ain't the greatest tournament fighter in all the Bolin's Valley.
I'm sorry I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left.
Well, you're hinging your work ethic on that little furball's concept and understanding of time?
You seem like a stand-up guy to me.
Isaac, remind me why I'm not throwing this arcade machine out the airlock.
Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again.
And then I'm just kind of going over it with you loosely with acting.
Okay.
So, but we'll do it. We'll go back and we'll do it. Yeah, because right here, because after this, come on, Leon, I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again. And then Leon kind of has the chastising.
Okay, buddy, you got to decide what you're going to do. Either you're going to be the first mate of this ship, or you're going to be a gamer.
You know, like, what are you doing? You know? And then you just say, fine, it won't happen again. So
I say it like, as in like, fine. Like
fine. Fine. It won't happen again.
Okay.
So let's just take it. Yeah, let's just take it from the top. let's just go. Let's take it from right. So docking scene, right where it says docking scene. He just says, "I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left."
I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me how much.
It's okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
go ahead and slow down. It's okay to slow down, and so we can just kind of get the nuance of the acting right, and that's okay. You can go slow, and then we can just start smoothing it out.
Okay. I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left.
So let's go with "I'm sorry, I was busy." Let's show a little more regret, like remorse. Like, "I'm sorry, I was busy, but I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left." But, like, you're young, like Seth is young, so he's trying to shift the blame over to Boo Boo,
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so if you got
I'm
to...
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left. I'm sorry. I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left, though.
So I think, were you turning away from the mic?
Maybe.
It sounded like you turned away from the mic.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, I think I did a little. I'm sorry. I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left, though. I'm sorry. I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left.
Now let's play. Let's play with the. Let's play with the nuance a little bit. "I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left." Kind of like you can kind of emphasize and put a little punch on some of these. Like, you just put a little pop into some of the deliveries. Like, you show the remorse. "I'm sorry, I was busy, but I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left." You can just kind of play. You can just kind of play with how you punch certain parts of the line in.
Okay. I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left. I'm sorry, I was busy. I'm here now. Boo Boo was supposed to let me know how much time I had left.
Okay, I think that's good. I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
He seemed like a stand-up guy to me.
He seemed like a stand-up guy to me. He seemed like a stand-up guy to me. He seemed like a stand-up guy to me.
Well, he seemed like a stand-up guy to me.
Well, he seemed like a stand-up guy to me.
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, he seemed like a stand-up guy to me.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again. Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. Not gonna happen again.
Let's put a little more drudgery into the first part. Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again.
Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again.
That's perfect. I like that one.
Come on, Leon. I'll get better. I just lost track of time. It won't happen again.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
And then I can say fine, like, I feel like there's two types of ways I could say it. I could say it how you said, like, with attitude, like, fine, it won't happen again. Or I can say it like, fine, Like, I hear you. It won't happen again.
Kind of snooty, like, fine. Well, it won't happen again.
Yeah.
You can do it
So
both
try it,
ways.
like, okay. So I'll do it one. I think there's like 3 ways I'll try it. Fine. It won't happen again. Fine. Won't happen again. Fine. It won't happen again. Fine. Yeah, it won't happen again.
I think you may. I think that's a good idea because I don't want Seth to sound too whiny. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want him to sound like this overly like pissed off entitled brat.
Well, yeah, I can either sound like I have attitude or I can make it sound like I'm in the military, I messed up, I deep down get it, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Understood. Won't happen again.
Yeah. He has like 18, 19, so.
Okay. Fine. Won't happen again.
Yeah, I mean,
Fine. Yeah.
Well, I think we got it all. I think we're good.
Okay. Feel like I wasn't quite as like what is it? Like as loose as I was the last time. But for some of them I was. Some of them I felt like I was. But I'm sure they'll turn out decent.
I mean, is Seth pretty loose in this scene right now? Or is he pretty uptight?
I mean, I guess he's kind of uptight.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'll find different ways. Like you can use your state, your personal state, as kind of an added ingredient to your performance.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of more advanced acting.
I'm gonna start getting in fights with Kimberly before.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, I don't know, because then the fight will just continue for the rest of the night. So.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Let me I will call this the same thing I called the last one, and then I'll just put part 2.
Yeah, just put part 2. And then if you have to send 2 different emails because the file sizes are too big, then I guess it just has to be 2 different emails.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think the volume will be a lot better on this one as well.
I hope so. But in case there's any issues, you're open to redoing some lines if necessary, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Cool. So, after this, I don't have much at the moment.
Okay.
Until, I mean, I might have a couple little lines for Seth in the next few scenes, but you know, until I pick up, you know, where, you know, Jason pops in the flashback, I probably won't. Which I do have to write that out. I have to write that entire flashback scene out because I'm adding it in because I feel like it would actually make Act 1 more exciting because I don't want Act 1 to be super boring.
Yeah.
I want every act to have, you know, story and character building and some you know, some suspense and some action scenes. I want each part to have it because Act 3 is like all action. It's just nonstop action until the end.
Gotcha.
So.
I mean, yeah. I know it's kind of. I mean, you're doing a lot of like all that editing stuff, but I mean, I'm down to do this as often as possible, especially now. Like,
Yeah, I want to take advantage of it because you're on paternity leave.
Yeah.
So.
So I mean, we can try to get just anything consistent. So you know, we'll just keep a good flow with it. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm sending you both of them right now. I'm putting part 1 and part 2.
Gmail.
Open. They're really not big files. I mean, both of these. Let's see what they say. I don't even know.
Well, because we broke it up, you know,
Yeah.
shouldn't be too bad.
I sent them though.
And it's default Hero Entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it sent it to spam again. Yeah, it did not send it to spam. Did it just send it to me? There it is. There it is. Let's see, that's part. Oh wow, yeah, it is. It is pretty low.
Yeah.
See, look at that. So when you send me a file, it gives me the option to download or add to Drive, to Google Drive.
Oh. Okay.
So that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Character, where is it? Voice recordings. I want to make sure I just... Mark Robertson, part 1. That. Part 2. Save for that. Okay. Let me play these to make sure that they sound okay.
Why didn't you tell me I was late?
I feel like they're gonna be better.
That's not an excuse. Boo Boo, hop on my shoulder. Oh, he's going to kill me. How am I going to explain this to him? A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock. A week ago, he said he was going to throw the arcade out of the airlock.
Sounds pretty good to me. Let's go part 2.
It sounds noticeably like I gotta pick up my bed. Last one.
I'm sorry, what?
It sounds like noticeably more or less loud than the last one.
I mean, it's loud, but it doesn't sound blown out, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Egg and grease. Okay. Or could fail.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Why doesn't Leon yell at him? Why doesn't Leon yell at him?
Yeah, I think we're good, man.
Nice.
Excellent.
Cool. Well, that was fun. I mean, I like doing this.
Yeah, I like it too. And I like doing it when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is Storyforge number 7. So, you know, we'll see where this whole thing's at when it's Storyforge 1000.
Yeah. Well, and even when I do go back to work, it's really not that hard to set aside a day. Even if we just do it like a day a week. I mean, we can do it more now when I'm off 2 days. I mean, whatever. But you know, we can get a good thing going.
Yeah, you definitely sound better on your end than you do going through Discord. So when you give me the actual audio file from Audacity, your microphone quality definitely sounds better.
Oh, nice.
So, Like, so what I'm saying, like, I gotta be able to distinguish the difference of things that I'm hearing, things, weird things that Discord's doing versus weird things that might be happening through Audacity, which I can't really tell. It's hard for me to tell. So you'll just have to be kind of the monitor on that end. But I think, huh?
It's weird that it sounds like better on Audacity because I have the same inputs and outputs. Like I put it on Studio in Discord, pure audio.
Well,
over mic, no processing.
you're recording your native audio on your computer, whereas in Discord you're routing it through the internet.
Oh, I see.
See what I mean? So there's quality that gets lost when that happens.
Well, at least it sounds good on in.
Yeah, it sounds really good. So just remember how you have all your stuff set up. Like, look at your gain. So what does your gain look like right now? Like, don't play with it, but just like look at your meters, look at all the knobs and all that, and just remember, this is what sounds really good.
Yeah, my gain's at 36 decimals right now.
Yeah, so that's just remember those. I mean, maybe when you find the really, really good sweet spot, you just write everything down, like all the specs, where everything sounds really good, and then you just always know exactly where it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of on my own. I've messed with all this stuff so much with this interface and just all these different ways to get my voice to sound even better.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do it. And I record myself and then listen back. But then, like you just said, it sounds one way on Discord. Discord sounds better when I send the audio file. So there's like a lot of little stuff that change it. But
Yeah,
it sounds pretty good.
It's your audio quality is always going to be better natively.
Yeah.
On your own computer. So, and the only way that I get that quality is when you save it to a file on your computer and then send it over to me in the email. Then I can actually hear.
And if I were to put together like YouTube videos, for example, I would take an Audacity, like I would basically put a recording on while I'm playing something or doing something, record myself, and then I would add that audio to the video.
You'd have to make sure you'd have to make sure you're. So what you can do is you can record it in real time if you want, using your mic, because there's video recording, free video recording software like DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah.
Which is what I use. I'm going to be using DaVinci Resolve to edit the entire movie that I'm making. You could do, or you could just, so that records you, it'll record the video and the audio, and you would use your microphone as the audio input. But you could also just record the raw video without the microphone, without DaVinci Resolve taking the audio, and you could just record it on Audacity. But you'd have to be able to lip sync. You'd have to be able to line it back up so that your mouth movement on the video is synced with the audio recording on Audacity. I don't think you would need to do that though. I think DaVinci Resolve is pretty good.
Okay.
But when you just want to do audio related like voiceovers and voice recording, I think Audacity is basically all you need. If you're doing something hyper focused with audio, I think Audacity is really all you need at this stage.
Yeah.
But DaVinci Resolve is free. It's like
nice.
best. It is the best free video editing software anywhere.
Well, one day, I mean, I've always thought like, well, what if just for fun I could stream, so I'd want to do it that way. But something I for sure am going to do at some point, probably not while I'm here in Hawaii, is like, I have Lego sets and stuff, and I've always wanted to make for a while, a channel to basically just record myself building Legos. So I would probably have to like put I don't really know how they do it. If I probably have to get one of the mics that I just put on my shirt or something. So then I was wondering,
a lapel mic. So what they
Yeah.
do, but what you could also do is, you know, you can have one of those. They make these frames that clamp to your desk, and they look like they go straight up, and then they turn, and then they go up over the top of you, and then you can put a camera that's facing right down on your desk, assuming if you have enough space, so that you could build your Legos right there on the desk.
and it's showing like my hands.
It's showing like your hands. And then
that
so
would be
what you could do is you could have a little lapel mic, or you could just have your desktop mic right there picking up your audio. Like maybe when you're doing that type of a video, you're not on cardioid. You're on like, you know how you can change the patterns on the Yeti? You can turn it to like 360 degrees, you can turn it to stereo, like you can do it like two-way cardioid, you know, depending on what environment you're in and what you're doing. So you may not have to, you know, you may not have to have a lapel mic, but a lapel mic is nice. They make some pretty nice ones, and they're not super expensive. And you can just have that clip to your collar or clip to your shirt, and you just got to make sure that there's no clothing like hitting the mic when you're doing it.
So I'd basically have a camera recording that, and then at the same time I'd have like that was my question. Then I'd have like a program like Audacity recording at the same time, or you said that there's like the program you were talking about that does both. That's like what I'm confused on.
Okay.
Or if people edit it together, like they take their voice and then add that to the video, as because they were both being recorded like at the same time. You were recording your voice and you were recording whatever you're doing. I know there's a lot to it, but
Like let me send you this. I'm gonna send you an example. I'm going to send you an example. You can click on that's an Amazon link in Discord.
oh my goodness.
So that's like what I mean. It's a frame. So you would clamp that to your desk. Like you could obviously unclamp it and take it off. But that's for like, you know, like unboxings, or you're constructing something on your table and you just want to focus on what your hands are doing, right?
Yeah.
They do make other types, but you know, you have a space for lighting, you have a space for your camera to be overhead, whether it's a webcam or if it's an actual cam. And then you can see that they've got their phone rigged up in case you were just live streaming on your phone.
Yeah.
But you know, you can when you have video editing software, you can take a live recording. You can either import raw video into DaVinci Resolve, or you can record live on DaVinci Resolve, like in real time. And what it's going to do is that you would turn your microphone off on the camera, because a lot of these webcams now just come with microphones. You can, like my OBSBot has a microphone. I've got that shut off because I just want the Yeti to get everything.
Yeah.
So, but when you're recording on DaVinci Resolve, so you'd have your camera selected, and then you'd have the microphone selected, and they would just work together automatically within that software.
Oh, cool. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that is definitely something for the future. But streaming and stuff, I just don't think I'm good enough at games to be a streamer, to be honest. But
Well, I'm not even playing any games. So,
I mean, it's hard keeping up with these people. I'm pretty decent at Battlefield, but shoot.
that's why I'm making game streaming just a little side thing that I'm gonna do with like StoryForge and my YouTube channel. Rachel and Savannah say I should be on Twitch. That I should
that's
be.
wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would like to multi-stream to Twitch, but I was telling them like I'm not sure how Artlist works. Like, you know, the stuff the copyright stuff with the music and the sound effects. My YouTube channel's cleared because I subscribe to Artlist, and I'm able to go into my account and I can list my YouTube channel, and I can declare individual videos if I want that I've created with their music and sound effects. And so I don't know, there didn't look like there was a way for me to add Twitch. So I'll have to check back and look deeper into that. But because if I can, I'll be able to multicast, but also at the same time multicasting, it's like I'm gonna need like a current computer.
Yeah.
You know,
You'll need that i9 CPU probably.
i9 or I would rather go AMD because, like I said, like the chipsets are more upgradable than an Intel chipset. Like you always have to change out your entire motherboard if you want to upgrade an Intel chip. So
Yeah, they have that Ryzen 9.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need the best chip on the planet. You know, I just almost any modern chip is probably better than the one I have right now. Mine's pretty
Which one
old.
do you have?
I have the i7 8700K. It was great for its time, but it was from 2017. That's pretty old.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess slowly just building it up, you know, kind of like.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
well, you'll have to get a whole new thing, right? Like the new motherboard, new chip.
Yeah. But so what I'm doing, like the last thing I'm doing to this, I mean, I might put a new hard drive into it. I'm not gonna try to take this any further, but so I'm gonna keep this machine as is. I'm not just gonna get rid of it. So it'll be a secondary, like backup emergency story forge. You know what I mean? So like if when I get my new computer, and I'm making the movie on that, if something were to ever happen, I can just go back and use the old story forge.
Yeah.
So
Sweet. All right.
okay,
Well, I
well,
guess-
excellent.
All right. I guess when you get something together, or whenever you get it together, let me know so I can listen to it. Or this most recent thing we did.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. That'll be the next story forge, is just putting your lines in. And then Monday I got Rachel and Savannah coming over, and then they're gonna record lines, so that'll be another story forge.
Nice. Exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see it keep coming together.
It's gonna take. It's gonna be a lot of work. So, but I think I can get it done. I think I can get Act 1 done. Reasonably soon.
Yeah.
So, if I were to really hit this hard for like 3 months straight, I could probably get it done. Act 1.
Well, maybe since we're just getting like a good little rhythm with it, maybe not 3 months, but something.
Because I know the visuals are going to be hard, and then I got to edit. Do all the editing for the visuals too. So that takes a lot of time too. But I think it's totally worth it. I think it's going to be cool. So, and then I hope as I know exactly how to do things, I'm going to be more and more efficient and faster at it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
there's a
idea.
lot, yeah. There's a lot of learning for everybody, and there's so many different parts to this. I mean, I know it's not easy. I'm confused just messing around with settings on my microphone.
Well,
So,
by you learning how to do all this is going to put you in a much better position to do your own stuff, like stuff that you want to do, little videos and stuff.
I mean, yes. I would actually rather. I wish I was there to see like when you're editing this stuff and putting it all together, because that stuff's actually very interesting to me. I mean, because it's actually in today's age
Well, that's
a
what,
very
but that's what,
useful skill.
but that's what the Storyforge is. If you just go onto my default Hero Entertainment and you look at the live streams, they're all there.
Like what you have. Oh, so when you just stream when you're like editing and stuff.
Yeah, I was doing that last night.
Oh, well.
Rachel and Kai popped in, and they were watching the stream from their house, from their home. And so
cool.
they were talking to me on there. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I don't expect to get hardly any viewers watching this. And I think, and then what Rachel and Kai were, or what Rachel and Savannah were telling me was that, yeah, you'll get more, I mean, you'll get at least a few people popping in on Twitch, just checking it out.
I mean, that's
So.
pretty cool. I don't know how to enable my notifications for you.
There's a bell. There's supposed to be a little bell. So when you go on, when you click,
Now I got it. I got it now. It says I'll get notifications.
yeah, and then do you see live streams? So you see like videos, shorts, and then live stream, like live. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So
And you know what? Also, if I were you, I don't know if they've said this before, especially if you, I mean, what if you take little clips of yourself or whatever?
and do shorts.
Shorts is definitely where it's at. Like, I mean, all people do is watch reels on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. I don't really know how Twitch works.
I mean,
All people do
I
is
don't know. I don't know how exciting editing is, but I do know that I'll nail a line that I'm saying, or I'll nail an edit, and it'll sound really good, and then I can clip that, I guess.
I mean, there's like a whole bunch of little things, especially you could do on the side. Like, you do so many voices. Like, you could do stuff like where you look at the camera in like literally a 30-second video and be like, want to learn how to know your voice like this, like this, like this? Try. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many little things you could do that for 30 seconds. I mean,
I'm sure I'll grow, and I'm sure just I'm kind of gonna take my time and just kind of slowly grow into this whole YouTube streaming, video making stuff, and I'll just kind of expand where I feel like I'm ready to expand.
That's the best route. I think a lot of people give up because they get an idea to do something and then they go into it. Anything to do with streaming and editing and all that stuff, and then you go into it and it's super overwhelming. And then people are like, their head explodes and they give up.
Yeah.
So it's better to just go slow.
You gotta go. I mean, you gotta just treat it like you're exercising for the first time. You're not gonna go run a marathon the first day.
Yeah. And it really is. There's a lot of parts to all this stuff. Like, it overwhelms me just because, like, I'm trying to actually understand even just this audio stuff. And I just want, I want to. I've edited videos before, so I kind of get it, but I definitely.
And even like, I'm not even that deep into any one thing. It's just it takes. You can hyper focus into video editing. You can hyper focus into audio engineering. You can hyper focus into writing and acting, but it's like it comes to the point where it's like, okay, I just have to learn. I'll eventually get deep into these things as time goes on.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, like the project and the product will improve over time as my experience level goes up.
Yeah. Well, all right. Had a good time, and probably see you. I mean, whenever. I mean, really, whenever you're up for it. I mean, I try to text you sometimes when I can, but
Yeah.
I'm free more than.
And we can also play a game too, if you ever wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just playing Battlefield lately. I don't even know. I mean, if you ever get it, for sure. But
I
I'm not
don't
even sure
think
if you have
I don't
fun.
know if I think I might be Mr. Cheapo right now.
Yeah, but Borderlands 4, the DLC's coming out like on the 17th, so in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, well, we'll probably do that. Well, all right, man. It was good.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon. Have a good night.
You do. Bye.
Okay. That was pretty fun. That was another great night. So let's see here. I think I'm just gonna end it right there. And thanks everybody for stopping by. And I guess I will see you all again next time on the Story Forge. Have a good night.